morning. I'm Nate.
I'm Danielle.
And we're the Sauves. We're here from the U.S. We've been in Brussels for 10 months. I've been serving with a home group, and so we're just going to do a devotional with you all this morning. We're so glad that you joined us and excited just about this time together. In 2 Timothy 4:17 and 18, it says this, "But the Lord stood by me and strengthened me, so that through me the message might be fully proclaimed, and all the Gentiles might hear it. So I was rescued from the lion's mouth. The Lord will rescue me from every evil deed and bring me safely into his heavenly kingdom. To him be the glory forever and ever. Amen." And so you see at the end of this book, Paul just summarizing the gospel message, saying that he's been entrusted with it and that he's carrying it throughout the world. And then he kind of just summarizes it when he says this, "I was rescued from the lion's mouth." And then it says, "The Lord will rescue me from every evil deed and bring me safely into his heavenly kingdom." I think there's two things that happen there. One is there's this deliverance, right, that Paul's been hoping in, that we're all hoping in. But I think the important thing, or one of the important things, is that we're not just delivered from our bad situation. We're not just delivered from the lion's mouth, but we're delivered into something. And God calls us to himself. He says that he would bring me safely into his heavenly kingdom. And that when God delivers us from bad, he brings good. He invites us into his home and into his life and into his kingdom, to be one of his royal priests and to inherit everything as his children. So Danny's just going to provide a little bit of application about this, taking us from our bad situations and putting us into good things.
Yes, and the interesting thing to me is that it reminds us of Joseph, who was taken out of the dark place, out of the dungeon, and exalted into a high place. It is comforting that God doesn't leave us in the middle ground. He doesn't rescue us just to put us into something that's okay. So I hope that we remember that God has called us out of darkness and into his light so that we might bear witness to the great things that he has done. It's clear in 1 Peter 2:9 that he does call us out of darkness and into light so we can tell of his good deeds and his amazing love for us and to spread the gospel to the world. And so when we've been brought out of darkness, when we come out of this dark place that we're in now, where we're isolated from each other, where we might feel a little bit down or hopeless, where we might feel a lot of pressure from work or from schools, expecting a lot of us as parents to homeschool kids. Maybe we even feel a lot of pressure that we should be growing in our faith more than we feel we are, or we should be getting fitter than we think we are right now. The Lord has called us. He will call us out of this darkness, this dark place, even spiritually, and into his light. And we are then, our response should be to bear witness of his good deed, his goodness to us, that he has rescued us. I hope that's encouraging to you today. The Lord has definitely been encouraging us that he is always with us, that family is a real blessing, that it was a good decision to have 4 children because we have no shortage of activity in our house. And we just bless you today and hope that the Lord shows himself to be with you as we are getting ready, we hope, to come out of this darkness.